How Isis got to know the secret name of Ra. The goddess had conceived in her heart to get to know the name of the august god. Every day, Ra appeared at the head of his crew, seated on the throne of the horizon. The god was old, his mouth was weak, and he let his saliva drip on the ground. The spittle had fallen on the ground, and Isis kneaded it with her hands, together with the soil adhering to it. She modeled it into a sacred snake and made it look like a pointed object. It did not move, even though it had come to life in her presence. She left it behind on a road crossing, which the god usually passed, in order to make his heart abide with his two lands. The august god came out of the palace with the gods in his following, and strode forth as he did every day. Then the sacred snake bit him. The living fire burst forth from him, and even caused a devastation among the trees. The august god shouted out, and the voice of his majesty even reached heaven. And the Ennead said, "What is the matter? What is the matter?" And his god said, "What is happening?" But he could not use his mouth in order to answer. His lips trembled, and all his limbs were shaking. The poison had taken possession of his body, just as the inundation takes possession of everything behind it. Then Isis said to Ra, "Tell me your name, Divine Father. A person can only relive if one speaks a conjuration using his name. I am he who created heaven and earth, who knotted together the mountains, who created everything which is on them. I am he who made the water, so that the great swimmer came into being. I am Khepri in the morning, Ra in the afternoon, and Atum in the evening." But the poison was not hindered in its spreading, and the great god did not feel relieved. Then Isis said to Ra, "Your name did not occur among what you said. You have to tell it to me. Then the poison will disappear. A person only relives if one speaks a conjuration using his name." The poison stung with a biting pain. It had become more powerful than flames, than fire. And the majesty of Ra said, "Lend me your ear, daughter of mine. Let my name be transferred from my body to yours." And the great god told Isis his name, she of great magic.